Yes, my Between the Liners, welcome back to the latest episode of the Big Six Breakdown. As you can see, I've got my special guest with me again, the two Arsenal boys. Tuncay, how you doing, Tuncay?
Yo, all good.
Dom, how you doing, Dom?
I've been better, but I'm alright.
The last time these two guys were with me, they were both saying, well, I think it was on separate videos actually. I asked both of you separately,
Yeah.
are Arsenal finally going to win the league? You both told me yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Let's start straight with Arsenal. I'm going to ask both of you, are you still going to win the league? This is the first time since, I think, February, Man City have actually overtaken you. They've won today 2-1 against Fulham. We've just watched the Liverpool and Tottenham game, by the way. Man City, they've gone 2 points ahead of you now. They've also got a game in hand, one game in hand. Tuncay, Dom, are you still going to win the league?
Yeah, we believe.
Yeah,
well, I believe.
Always,
we believe.
Always.
Sorry, they're 1 point ahead of you now, and they've got one game in hand.
Yeah, so it'll be 4 points. So,
If they beat.
but we have to do our job and win our games, obviously, and then we just gotta
See what
just
happens.
hope. Yeah, wait and hope.
I'd much rather us push them.
Yeah, I'd rather chase than lead.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You think?
Yeah,
Listen,
100%. I'd rather chase than lead.
Before this game today, I just didn't see anybody scoring against City, and now I see that Fulham have done it. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, because they were looking crazy.
Yeah, they were
defensively. They were looking.
They've now won 8 games in a row in the Prem, 8 consecutive wins. Arsenal did that actually in, I think it was November to December. You did 8 consecutive Premier League wins. Then Haaland scored 50 goals in all comps. He's broken the record. I think he's scored the most goals in Premier League history now. Joint with Andy Cole and Alan Shearer, who done it in 42 games. They're all on 34 goals, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, but he's broken it pretty much. So.
Yeah, he's going to break it anyway. Alvarez scored a banger today as well. So you still think you can catch up with this City team, man? Look, if I was you, man, I'd probably be saying worse.
Look, City have tricky away games coming up here. They got Everton away and then Brentford and Brighton away last 2 games. So that 3 very tricky away games that I think City will lose. Not all of them, but at least like one or may get a draw in the other. So I feel like there is still some games that City will drop. But again, it's like, I come back to it. It's up to Arsenal to win our games. We have to do our job.
Well, how are you guys feeling about your April though? You've no wins in 4. You drew to Southampton, drew to West Ham, drew to Liverpool, lost to City. It's been a bad April for you guys.
Let me put it this way. This is gonna sound funny, but it feels as if like Arteta is very tactically naive still. And in all of those games, I think you could see that we started to play a bit more hurried. We're like, it was more about winning than actually playing what got us there at the first place, you know. Yeah. Also, Saliba coming out.
Yeah, it's made a massive difference to your team.
Kyrior is not ready, man. He needs to go French League for a season and come back like Saliba, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
But if you just look at I think
even Holding's not a good enough replacement. He scored against Man City too.
Yeah, but after like being at fault for 2 of them.
Wait. Can we talk about one thing about Holding? Yeah. His hair recovery is the best hair recovery I've ever seen in my life.
He got the Turkish.
Yeah, the Turkish surgeons, they do a job. When they do a job, they do a job. Like depends on the surgeon.
He's come back harder from the dead than anyone I've ever seen in my life.
Whoever he must have paid bags for that because
like Rooney should have used his surgeon. Like, Rooney would have been like
ASAP.
Rooney actually needs to go back.
Rooney would have had Andy Cowell. You know,
Andy Harry. But yeah, man, it's been a massive drop off for you guys, unfortunately, in April. And I want to say, like, big credit to you guys for even pushing City this far up until April. But when it's come down to it, unfortunately, I'd say you're leveling out a bit more. Obviously, you guys have got more confidence than I am.
I feel like with the way the games have gone, excluding the City game, we've led the games apart from Southampton. But it feels like we start with like intensity on the press, really trying to push for a goal, and then we get that goal or 2, and then we start to sit back and play. Maybe that's like the pressure of
the title.
I don't know. Maybe
you want to kind of like preserve the lead,
or maybe it might be a tactical thing that Arteta does, and that's again a bit naive.
I'll be honest with you, like in those games when we're 2-0 up and we're playing away from home, we really should be hooking Zinchenko off at 55 minutes and playing Tierney. Because if you look at the game that we played against West Ham,
and
don't get me wrong, inverted like
Fullback.
Fullbacks are sick.
Yeah.
They're sick. I play Football Manager all the time. I see how it works. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, okay, I understand it, and I see how Pep even sets up because he does some funky formations.
Yeah.
I see how he does it, but like sometimes you just need. We needed Mourinho for these last 8 games.
Yeah. Also,
He'll grind them out. We don't have the winning DNA yet. As I was talking about, that DNA is really fucking important.
no, it's that. If we get the title, however we get the title, then after that we should be fine. But it's that first one is always the hardest.
Precisely.
But also, this one of games in April, there's a lot of individual sloppy mistakes as well that's been made as well. That's costing us as well. Like against Southampton, we conceded like 10 seconds roughly.
Yeah.
We've conceded like
Ramsdale's made a couple mistakes in recent games. Hasn't he?
yeah. So there's games where he does well, like the Liverpool game as an example. There's games where he just needs to do better. Obviously,
He's done very well
hit
this
and miss.
season overall. To be fair to him, innit? So what? Your biggest fixtures remaining are Chelsea. Is that even a big fixture?
I don't know, man. Chelsea are probably due a win in it, so it's like one of them
but
dodgy
At
ones.
Emirates, I think you're gonna bat them. I think you're gonna bat them
I hope
3-0,
so,
man.
fucking
Hopefully we'll
hope
beat
so.
them.
I
Yeah,
hope so.
that's on Tuesday. If you guys didn't know, Arsenal haven't got a game this weekend. They're lucky. You've got Newcastle away, which will be tough.
That's a
That's
tough
gonna be
one,
tough.
obviously. Yeah,
That's a hard-
Brighton at home.
that's a tough
that's a
one.
tough one.
Yeah, and then the rest is Forest and Wolves, which I think you'd be pretty comfortable
I'm just hoping that Forest are mathematically safe
by
at that
then.
point.
Yeah.
Because
Or relegated.
Oh,
one of
yeah.
the two. One of the
Yeah.
two. Because I'm fed up with these fucking. And I said it last time. It's those teams at the bottom that give you the fucking Bournemouth. That game was nuts. I wouldn't want to play one of those at the bottom right now. Let's just put it that way.
All right, I've got a question for both of you guys. Obviously, Arteta played a weak team in Europa, weak team in FA Cup, weak team in League Cup. You got knocked out of all 3. You might not end up even winning the league. Was it worth it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I guess so. Because
It was worth it.
Yeah.
Playing a weak team.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm looking at it, and it also helps us to realise this guy ain't gonna cut it right now. He needs to be even further back in the rotation.
Who?
Fabio Vieira, number one.
Oh, right.
Number one culprit for me. I'm just
You think?
Yeah, he needs to go. He needs to go on a buy-in diet. I don't know what they're feeding him or injecting him with. But, he needs to put
Goretzka
some weight.
diet.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
needs to put on some weight.
Yeah.
He's too lightweight.
What was I
But
gonna
what?
say?
So you're saying that it's worth risking those competitions or coming out of those competitions just to prolong the
Yeah, I
Premier
think
season?
Arsenal's.
And even now you look leggy anyway.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
if we
Without
had
even
carried
going
on,
that far.
if we had carried
It would
on,
be worse.
we would have dropped off.
True.
Would
Could
have
be
been
a
like-
capitulation. Yeah.
But I feel like their aim was to get Champions League. I don't think it was. I don't think they thought about winning a trophy. To
True.
be honest with you, I think it's just
Get back in
they-
Champions League. Yeah.
surpassed their own expectations of challenging for the title. So just getting winning the Champions League now, so it's good news. And hopefully we get a better transfer budget. 1 or 2 players might go, as it's reported, and then hopefully we get more players in, improve our depth, and go again next season.
Depth is very.
We don't have the depth at the moment. That's why we struggle
We
in
are
cups.
paper thin. I was even crying out. I was thinking, fucking hell, can't we just call back Maitland Niles for fucking? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Put Ben White as centre back and make them now right, but that would still have done the job.
Legit.
Obviously, a lot of people are saying now that this is Arsenal's big moment. They should capitalise now. They're not going to get a bigger moment to challenge for the league. Do you disagree with that?
I don't disagree.
Yeah, look, it is a big moment. Like, don't get me wrong, but I feel like with our squad and it's upcoming, and it's only going to get better. I think so. I feel like there might be another chance down the line. I don't know if.
Is there a chance
It's an
you
if, but-
peak this season?
No.
No,
No way,
the players haven't
way,
peaked. No,
way.
No?
Look at the personnel we have. Just look at the personnel. How many
Saka,
of that?
for example,
How many?
will get better.
How many
Yeah.
of those players would walk into even a United team? All of them? No, probably like 5.
What,
maybe
Ramsdale will get in?
6. Yeah.
Saliba gets in.
See, and I'm not dissing.
Does Saliba get in?
I'm not dissing,
Over a unfit Varane, probably.
Yeah, I'm not even dissing Man U, but we're not trying to chase Man U. We're trying to chase fucking City and trying to get into the Champions League.
So then how many of the
24.
Arsenal team gets into City's team? None. But that's City.
City,
out of
Yeah.
this
City,
world,
that's not really
Yeah,
fair to say.
it's not
innit?
fair.
Like,
City are cheating. They're out of this world. Can't really get any of them into City's team, innit, to be honest. So yeah, man. Overall, I think you're both probably pretty positive either way, innit? Like I don't want to like.
yeah. Look,
this
mathematically,
make
we're not
feel
out
good.
yet.
Yeah.
And look, it's
Yeah.
still all to
Oh
play
yeah,
for.
sorry. I'm saying like you've lost already.
Yeah.
I don't.
No,
I'm talking
no.
like you've lost already.
yeah,
innit?
no.
And they still got like Real Madrid to play, so I don't know how it will pan out. So that's the thing about football; we can go either way.
Yeah.
So just gotta wait and see it. Just hope let's win our games and then we'll just sit back and wait, I guess.
Loving the positivity from the Arsenal fans. I love it. Go back and watch the previous videos where they both said they're going to win the title. They've said it again this week.
Yeah,
you lot get in the comments.
Yeah, why not, man?
You lot get in the comments. If you agree with them, let us know. If you disagree, let us know.
Man, there's no shame in coming second to this team.
No shame.
Look
shame
at
at all.
Liverpool. It happened to them twice, and with 1 point as well. So.
And they've cooked the books allegedly or whatever.
No,
all
they
that
definitely.
shit.
It's not even about cooking the books. It's about like.
No, but to cook the books, you're allowed to spend the amount.
Yeah.
So that's why it is the cooking.
No,
the
but
books.
everybody knows, and like even legally, you can show that they cook the books, and so they should get prosecuted. It's all about who you know and who shoulders you're robbing with at that point.
Bro, if your revenue is showing you've made more money than Man United and Real Madrid and Liverpool,
you're fucking lying.
Something's alright.
You're lying.
You've lied to everyone in the whole world in front of everyone's face.
You don't go anywhere in Africa or Asia or South America and see
never
people
see
wearing a City shirt.
Yeah, never.
Wearing United, Real Madrid, the odd Liverpool, Arsenal.
Probably like Saudi Arabia, Bahrain,
Abu Dhabi. That's where you're gonna see City shirts.
Yeah.
All right. Usually we focus on the team that's bottom out of the traditional 6 in the league. Taking it to 12th place. They've dropped down a place from the last Big 6 breakdown. I can't believe it. Chelsea in 12th place. To be honest, I say 12th. Technically, they're joint 13th with Bournemouth. They're both on 30, which is crazy, bro. Everyone was saying Bournemouth are going to get relegated this season. They're joint level with Chelsea. Obviously, Chelsea got 2 games in hand. Chelsea are playing Arsenal this Tuesday. So just briefly, a quick preview on the game. You guys think you're going to win that game?
Yeah.
I'm pretty confident that you'll beat them too.
You know who I think we should bring on that 65th minute, no matter what?
Tierney? What? Who?
Nketiah.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
Scores against Chelsea?
100%,
He loves a goal against Chelsea. He loves it. He sees a blue shirt and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna score one.
Mate, Frank Lampard, 5 games, 5 defeats. They've scored 2, and I think they've conceded 11 in those 5 games. Chelsea,
It's
not even
absolute mess. It's not actually his fault. It's not actually his fault.
That's what's nuts.
And the games they've played since he's been in there, they had a few chances to score and they've not taken it. They lost to Brentford 2-0 at Stamford Bridge on Wednesday, I believe.
Yeah.
Wow, Chelsea, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. We're all loving it.
Nah, Chelsea, if you finish below Fulham, like your arch rivals, you're fucked. That's what I'm saying, right?
Fulham are currently 6 points above Chelsea.
That is fucked, honestly.
Palace are above Chelsea.
Even Palace, yeah, you can't let Palace finish above you.
Worst team in London.
So Brentford, Palace, and Fulham might finish above Chelsea.
Even Bournemouth technically could still do it as well, which is insane.
That is mad.
Insane.
Nah, at least I won't get relegated. They look like they'll be safe.
Whoa, they're struggling for that 40 point, you know.
Yeah, I know.
They're struggling. And I actually saw a graph, a league table that said there's 0.1% chance Chelsea can still get relegated.
Imagine.
Chelsea, whatever you're doing, keep it up. I am loving it. Me, Dom Tuncay, we're all loving it.
Burley, we love you. Keep it going.
Quick score prediction for Tuesday.
Probably like 2-0, I'd say.
I was just going to say 2-0 or 3-1.
I'm going to say Arsenal 3-0. Genuinely, I'm pretty confident you're going to smash them. We'll take it on to the next team. It's Tottenham Hotspur. We'll talk about Tottenham and Liverpool since we've just seen the game. Liverpool 4, Tottenham 3. 3-0 to Liverpool in the first 15 minutes. Richarlison equaliser in the 93rd minute. Thought he'd got an equaliser and drawn the game. Diego Jota.
Yeah.
30 seconds later, Lucas Moura gives it away.
I love you, Spurs, man. I love you, honestly.
Spurs.
All right, that was a quality
Spurs,
game.
you're the best.
Yeah.
Honestly.
You know how nuts it is for me to be smiling after what Arsenal have done this past month.
Yeah.
But Spurs, we love it, man.
No, that was great
Keep it
entertainment.
up, Spurs, man. Ryan Mason, keep it up, man.
No, real talk. Tunjay, why was Ryan Mason wearing a hoodie? Looked like
I don't even know, bro. Him and his coaching staff, I thought it was like Ryan Mason, his uncle, his dad, his cousin, like his backroom staff. It was like a whole family affair managing Spurs, trying to get him over the line.
I was just expecting one of them to be wearing a tag, you know, like real talk. The way the energy was,
real talk.
No, Ryan Mason looks like he works in IT, man. Honestly, not a full manager. I don't know what is going on.
No, shout out Richarlison as well. He did the little chicken dance with Son as well. Thought he got it. He's finally got his first Premier League goal of the season.
And an important one.
And it didn't even mean nothing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
They've still conceded after. And there was sorry.
He needs to go to church and pray or something. I don't know.
Whatever the Richarlison curse is, I feel sorry for that guy.
It's
£60 million. He finally gets a goal and equalises it in the 93rd minute, and they still lose the game. You know what? Shout out Kane as well. Tried to drag his team to 3 points, or even a point at least.
Fair, like they tried.
Yeah, Son hit the post twice as well. You know what? Let's talk about Liverpool, yeah? To go 3-0 up in 15 minutes and then still, obviously, I know they've won the game in the end, but they were very close to dropping 2 points and drawing that game 3-3. What are we saying about Liverpool? Because there were chances that they were picking up a bit of form, almost coming back into the top 4. If we check the table now, they're currently 7 points off United, but United have a game in hand. Are Liverpool making the top 4?
Nah.
Do you want to see their fixtures?
Top 4's finished.
You think top 4's done? Yeah.
Top 4's done.
It's United to like if they flop. I doubt they will.
I
but
don't think so,
yeah.
man.
If Liverpool's remaining fixtures, Fulham, Brentford, Leicester, Villa, Southampton. Some
Actually,
pretty
all
favourable
winnable.
fixtures,
Yeah.
you know?
They're actually all winnable.
Yeah.
They're all winnable.
Yeah, Fulham at home, Brentford at home.
Leicester might put up.
Who's
a
their
bit of a
toughest
fight.
game out of that?
Aston Villa.
You think?
Yeah.
It might
I think
even be
Brentford. You know, I think Fulham's a tough game as well. Fulham's not an easy game. Like.
Fulham are sliding
But
down
I
the
still
table at
say-
the moment.
I still say Aston Villa, man.
Well,
Because Emery's trying to make a point as well.
yeah, and we're going to bring it on to Villa in a sec. But yeah, I don't know. I think Liverpool pretty disappointing today, even though I know they've won the game in the end. But the loss, or from the 30th minute onwards to maybe even the 90th minute, they let a shit Spurs side almost come into the game numerous times. Son should have scored a couple. Kane maybe. No, did Kane have got Kane didn't really have a chance.
Yeah, Liverpool just sloppy. That's
Very sloppy.
Yeah.
Van Dijk got put in his arse again. That's been clipped up numerous times already. I love it.
The internet is too fast.
Spurs, what are we saying about Spurs?
Bro,
Season over?
the less said about Spurs, the better, innit? And
Yeah.
I'm not saying that as just an Arsenal fan. There's one problem with Spurs,
Yeah.
and it's Levy. Simple as.
Spurs are now 9 points out of away from top 4, sorry, but United have got 2 games in hand on them.
Done.
Top 4 is done for them, innit? No chance for them, yeah?
Yeah, it's finished.
And I can't believe, obviously, I don't know about you guys. Did you watch the game on Thursday? United Spurs? I actually missed it.
You know what?
I watched it.
Ten Hag needs to stop doing this thing where he's 2-0 up or 2-1 up and
subs?
starts subbing weird.
I heard he made a few weird
He made
subs
a
on, yeah.
very, very weird
Fred
ones.
come on, Weghorst come on, or something like that.
Weghorst was not the one, I'll be honest.
Apparently Martial come on was shit.
Yeah, Martial was a
On
type of player
Thursday.
that needs to start games,
Yeah.
and then you take
Be in
him
a
off at
rhythm a
60.
little,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like he's not one of those guys you can throw in because you're gonna need them high intensity sprints. And I'm not gonna lie, he's looking a bit Diaby-ish, man.
Don't you think it's a bit embarrassing that Man United even drew to Spurs?
Very.
2-0 up as well.
But I think the win got knocked out of yourselves when you choked in Europa. No offense.
I hear
but
you.
I told you guys when we was the
We're
second.
kind of grinding through results
You're
at the
grinding.
moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With your defense is looking shaky.
Yeah, you lot look tired, man. It's just
We look
tired,
very
legged,
tired, to be honest.
like,
Yeah, on that
Yeah.
note, should we take it on to United?
Alright.
We'll take it on to United, who's the next team. We've dealt with 6th place Tottenham. We've dealt with 5th place Liverpool. Before I move on, sorry, Kane, we've said it every week. He's
yeah,
got
he
to
needs
leave.
to move on,
He's
man.
got-
Yeah, he's got to move on.
United,
he's got-
United or
Yeah,
nothing.
he's got to be United.
He has to
that's
go
gotta
to
be his next
United,
move.
but I'm like shook that he does go. I'm not gonna lie, because you guys
Yeah.
will start burying
Yeah,
chances.
you'll be
Yeah.
a different team with him.
Because
Completely
he will
different
actually
team.
be able to stay in the fucking box.
Yeah.
You know, like here you see him dropping back and pinging them balls. If he goes United, they'll have Bruno Fernandes, Ericsson.
He'll get you with goals and assists. He can
And
get you like
assists,
30,
yeah.
35 goals.
Yeah,
easy.
yeah,
In the
yeah,
Prem,
yeah.
innit?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
goals
yeah,
and
yeah.
assists.
Goals
like,
and assists,
yeah,
30,
goals and
35 in the
assists,
Premier
yeah.
League for United.
Yeah.
Because he's on
Straight
what?
up.
He's on 25 Premier League goals for Tottenham this season in their shittest season, in the shittest team. So defensive. He's such an absolute baller, Harry Kane. All right, if he stays there, let's say he stays there, for example, this season, this summer.
He's a waste man.
Daniel Levy, yeah, he's a waste man. All right, he's a loser, whatever. Daniel Levy convinces him to stay one more year, whatever. Next season, he's on a free. Who takes him? Age 31 almost.
I think that'll be. I don't know.
Premier
Man
League?
United might go for him again, but
But surely we would have signed a striker this season.
You would have.
yeah,
You
I don't know.
would've.
There might be.
I don't really know.
It's a
It'll
revolt.
be. It won't be. It won't be in England. Then it'll be like Bayern Munich or
Yeah.
But then
if
he
like
won't
Real
break-
Madrid or
then he
Barca. I
won't
don't know.
break the Premier League record.
yeah, then that's him, innit? He has to think about himself in that case.
That's a weird thing, isn't it? Next season.
Oh, just join Arsenal, innit? And just,
I can't see him doing
Come
it.
back home.
Come back.
yeah, come back home.
I do a Sol Campbell. Oh,
Yeah,
la
imagine.
la.
I can't see him doing it.
No, it won't happen. But
It won't
like, just
Is Chelsea a possibility on a free next summer?
no.
Pochettino.
It's either United or City, innit? Or Liverpool.
They
Like.
don't City don't need him no more, boy.
City got Haaland, Alvarez. Yeah.
And it's I feel really bad for Kane because he'd be doing exactly the same shit that Haaland is doing this season.
Oh, if Newcastle do well, he'll go Newcastle.
Fuck it, why not go to
Yeah,
Newcastle?
imagine.
Heritage
Surely
club.
not.
Heritage club.
Rolling in the
Fuck
money,
it.
yeah.
Fuck it, why not, man?
Newcastle's last trophy was 1968.
Bro, but like
They'll win it, though.
They made the final.
Yeah, they made the final,
and they
to be
will
fair.
make another.
Like
one
City
or
didn't
two.
win the City didn't win a trophy for a while, didn't they?
Yeah,
They
true,
won it,
true.
yeah.
Yeah,
They're
Newcastle
coming
are on the
through.
come up. They're on the come
They're
up.
coming through.
They're coming up hard, yeah. But yeah, I can't see it. I can't see it. It's got to be United or Spurs, isn't it? He's either staying at Spurs the rest of his career or leaving for MLS when he's 35, 36 or whatever after he breaks Premier League record, or he's coming United. On that note, we'll take it on to Manchester United. Obviously, we've done the draw on the Thursday with Tottenham. I don't know how that happened. We played Aston Villa today. I'm guessing you guys probably didn't watch it.
Nah, I didn't watch it.
I watched the game, and Villa are obviously on great form as well. They're actually joint with Spurs now.
Yeah.
Villa are joint with Spurs, same games played. They're both 9 points off top four, which is United.
Villa
Honestly,
will finish above Spurs.
yeah, I can genuinely see
Yeah,
that.
no,
happening,
it
to
will
be
happen, man.
honest. Yeah.
Have you not seen their fucking form with Emery, bro?
Yeah, they've
He's
been-
coming
Yeah.
back to prove a point.
I think
And
that
when he
only,
gets
yeah.
one or two transfer windows in him, it's
Yeah.
gonna be nuts.
I think they're now level with Arsenal since Emery came in terms of points, and they're just 3 points behind City, which is an unbelievable job Emery's done. But United, I feel like we didn't really cruise today, but we kind of grinded it out. Like we were saying, we looked tired again. Sabitzer, I like. Who I know a lot of United fans won't like him because he doesn't do anything excellently, but the things he does do, he's got the basics in his game. He does a smart decision more often than not. I thought Lindelof was outstanding again. And genuinely, whenever Maguire's in a team, everyone plays bad, or everyone can play bad.
They get to
When
start
he's
playing nervous, man.
when he's not in the team,
Yeah.
it seems like the guys that you think are shit, like Wan-Bissaka, guys that have been written off before,
Yeah.
they play well.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that is. I know it's easy to just say it's because Maguire's in the team, but
Bro,
It's
you've
the only
had
thing
it
I-
before, man.
it's the
All
only
of
thing I
us
can
have had
think
it.
of.
All of us have had
Yeah,
it. You're
yeah.
playing in the team
Yeah.
with someone, and you're like, oh, it's
Yeah.
fucking shaky, man.
yeah, and your level
Yeah.
drops off as well.
Your level
Yeah.
drops off because you're not pinging in the same ball
Yeah.
to him that you are to everybody else. And
100%.
everybody's like,
100%.
so the pace slows down.
Mm.
It's
But yeah, I
nuts,
thought
man.
Lindelof played really well. I thought Rashford was a bit shaky, to be honest, and he looks like he's kind of not falling off a cliff, but his form is dropping hard now. He's been overplayed. We've relied on him heavily. The injuries are starting to take his toll. Other than that, I thought Eriksen was okay today. Oh, Casemiro looks like he's coming back onto form. You know what's one thing I realised from Casemiro this season? By the way, these suspensions are actually taking a piss because every game he's either close to getting sent off or getting a booking. And I didn't think it was an issue before. I thought the refs were kind of picking on him. But now it's like it's almost got into his head. Like he's actually almost getting a booking every game now, almost putting a dangerous tackle in every game now, which is it's got a concern. And we don't get a backup CDM for him next season. I'm worried. But he played really
I
well.
was
today.
actually about to say this. I talked to a couple other people, but I think like these next 3 to 4 years
Yeah.
are gonna be like the age of the CDM.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna start seeing them going for the big bucks now.
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah.
should have been going for a long
Yeah,
time. Let's be
it's a
honest.
crucial position,
It's
isn't
a
it? Yeah.
serious position now. Now
Yeah.
everybody's realizing, oh shit, we need a Caicedo, we need a Rice.
Well, you think it's done with the days of the Jorginhos, isn't it?
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
it? The deep lying playmaker.
deep
they
lying
call it, innit?
playmaker.
Yeah,
Maybe
no,
that's done.
Yeah, I think it's done.
And the
For
CDM's
for
coming
now,
back.
it's done, yeah.
It's not done in Serie A.
Completely, yeah.
It's not done in La Liga. But in Premier League, that shit is done. You don't have the time anymore.
Maybe it's the old school CDM's coming back, yeah?
The old school. The old school.
Jeez, the
Kinda-
Roy
yeah,
Keane,
yeah,
Casemiro.
yeah, Roy Keane.
I like it, bro. This is what I've been
The
waiting
Vieira.
for, bro.
Yeah, no, you're gonna see a lot of those coming through.
Get rid of the inverted forwards, guys like Salah as well. I'm sick of them. You know my take. Yeah, so back to United. Casemiro played really well. Bruno Fernandes does what he does, plays every game, plays 90 minutes, gets a goal and assist. You know, other than Messi in the top 5 European leagues, since he's come to United, he's got more goals and assists than any other player in Europe.
Is it?
Except Messi.
Fucking
Which
hell.
he's a midfielder. And he's been playing a lot deeper this year. Like he's not always 10 now.
yeah.
Even today, he was kind of in the number 8, playing alongside Casemiro. Him and Eriksen kind of swap. Unbelievable player. What do you guys think about Bruno from the outside United? Because you man know I'm gassed.
To be honest, he's one of the best in the world. in his position.
All right, I've got a quick question for you. Is Odegaard better than Bruno?
Yeah.
No, man,
Yeah, I think
sorry.
he is. He is
Because I know a lot of Arsenal fans think that.
Sorry,
You know?
man.
No, I think he's better.
Nah,
I don't know, man. Bruno, at times he's good. At times he's like bad. Like when he's bad, he's really bad. That's my issue with him. Like that Liverpool game, for example, he was just like walking around. It was like Ozil when we played bad. There's like a bit of similarities between him and
I
Ozil.
feel like you
at
can throw the
times.
same thing at Odegaard.
That's
When
what-
when the things are going tough.
No, he puts the
No,
effort
he
in.
puts
His work
the effort.
rate, his
He puts
work rate's good.
True.
Odegaard's work rate's good, at least.
Bruno does
Yeah.
a lot better.
No, but
Not
Bruno's.
the same level.
Maybe
I don't know.
Odegaard's got more
I don't
of a
know. I
mature
don't
head
know
on
the
him.
fact that he just moans at players as well. Like that's a bit. I don't know. He's a
I
bit
don't
childish.
like that either, to be honest.
Um,
Like, Odegaard's probably a bit more positive for his teammates.
yeah, he's. I don't know.
It's weird, isn't it? I personally still feel like Bruno has done enough at the top level to prove
That's my
he's
point.
better than
This is
No,
Odegaard.
he's a good player.
This
I'm
is
not saying he's
literally-
not.
And
Nah,
his
this
chance
is-
creation is higher
Yeah.
than Odegaard's.
This
as
is
well.
literally what I was just about to say. The only reason I'm saying that he's not as good as Bruno,
yeah.
is because okay, fine, he's just getting into what we feel like. Give him another season like he's had here, and I'll be like, head and shoulders. Head and
Odegaard needs to
shoulders.
do it for a bit longer still.
Just a bit longer.
Yeah.
Just a bit longer.
'Cause this season his level's been mad.
If we're talking about raw talent and ability, yes. But if we're talking about now, no.
Yeah, I hear it. It's close, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's closer than I'd like it to be.
Remember how Real Madrid were talking about this kid, man?
Yeah. From 15. bro,
When he does finally get it all completely locked.
I rate him for the level he's put in this season because a lot of people would have written him off thinking, he's never going to reach that potential. And you could actually say he's on track again, isn't it?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
actually
yeah.
on track to do what he was said to be doing or was said to gonna do from 15 years old,
Yeah,
innit?
pretty much.
Which is mad because a lot of kids don't actually make it from wonder kid level to making it as
The
a wonder
majority
kid.
don't, innit?
Yeah, majority probably don't. So yeah, Bruno Fernandes, Odegaard. In my opinion, Bruno's still better. Dom saying it. Tuncay's still siding with Odegaard for now. In a few years' time, might be a different conversation.
I'm not even saying a few years. I'm saying next year. If he continues like what he's doing now, I want to see him do a little bit more in like Champions League because now we'll actually get to see him against
True.
world-class
Elite
players,
level
innit?
player. Yeah, and
then
the
I'll
same could be
say-
said against Bruno as well because he's not really done it in Champions League yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
I don't remember him doing it in a big game.
Yeah.
To top my Bruno specifically. Neither has Odegaard too far. I don't.
That's my
recall,
point.
but
But I want to see give me
maybe
that.
against Spurs, Odegaard. That's the only game I can think of.
Actually,
just right
Bruno
now,
plays well
somewhere.
against Spurs as well. Yeah,
Um,
I guess everyone plays well against
Yeah.
Spurs. Yeah, I know what you're saying about the big game label does get thrown at Bruno a lot as well. But recently in the Liverpool games, except the 7-0, in the other games against Liverpool, he's started to turn up a little. But yeah, I think he's maturing into a better player. But Odegaard also has age on Bruno as well, so that's one difference.
I feel like if the midfield's better as well, Bruno might get better. Just depends on the midfield. When you get one or two more centre mids, and then Bruno can play that 10, then you
Yeah.
don't have to worry about dropping back. And
Also, if you put Kane in front of Bruno, we've got no striker right now.
Yeah.
You put Kane in front of Bruno, Bruno's numbers shoot up even more. And they're already ridiculous as it is.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He's
Yeah.
going to get more. And like, even with Rashford misses quite a few chances, and a lot of them are from Bruno's passes.
yeah,
A lot of Rashford chances he makes by himself. as
Yeah,
well.
that's actually
He
true,
Just
that's
picks
true.
it up and is
Yeah.
like, fuck it, I'm gonna drive.
Trust.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. That's Man United. We'll take it on to the title. Should we take it on to Newcastle? It would be wrong to avoid them completely.
Yeah, of course.
Newcastle this weekend, they were actually playing today. They were 1-0 down to Southampton. They've come back 3-1, showing more signs of their growth, and they're a serious team to be taken seriously. I think Callum Wilson scored more goals than Haaland in April, which is a
Yeah,
madness.
which is nuts.
He scored 8 goals in April. Haaland only scored 6, and I say only,
Yeah.
which is nuts.
he doesn't even start a game as well.
Yeah,
That's
he's not
even
even
more
Callum
crazy.
Wilson used to be a hack on my fantasy Premier League.
Yeah.
I always used to have him.
Yeah, no, he's balling out. To be fair to him, and everyone's been talking about Isak, and obviously that assist he did the other day. Wilson's still
pretty
bagging.
cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wilson's bagging, and yeah, I guess the main questions around Wilson were probably just injuries before. But yeah, Newcastle, shout out Newcastle, a major threat to the traditional top 6 or big 6, whatever you want to call it. Their remaining fixtures, we're saying they're set on for top 4, yeah? They've got Arsenal next, obviously at St. James Park. Then, you know, they've got some tough fixtures. They've got Leeds, which is probably easy. Brighton at St. James Park, which is going to be tough. Leicester at St. James Park, we assume they'll have. Chelsea at the Bridge, easy Newcastle win.
I'll do that. Chelsea
where?
Chelsea are too league.
Are Chelsea winning another game? Should we just check out Chelsea's fixture? Are Chelsea winning another game this season?
I don't know. It actually might be very shaky for them.
Oh, Chelsea winning another game.
Chelsea getting relegated. That's the question.
Oh my days.
Chelsea getting relegated.
Is Fat Frank
You
getting
know
a
what?
point?
You know what? I'd rather Chelsea get relegated than we win the league.
Yeah. Imagine.
That's big. That's big for me as an Arsenal fan to say. That's fucking huge.
All right, that's quality. That's actually quality. All right, Chelsea's remaining fixtures: Arsenal at Emirates, loss. Yeah. Bournemouth on great form.
Yeah,
Bournemouth at Vitality Stadium. I think Bournemouth can win that. You know?
If either the winner or nickel point.
I think they can win that because they're on good form as well. All right, Forest at the Bridge. I think they can get a point there.
Sure, Chelsea.
I think Chelsea can get a point there.
Yeah.
Let's say
they get a point.
They get the magic 40 points. Fair play, Chelsea. You might not get relegated this season. Then they got City. They got City at the Etihad. Then they got United at Old Trafford. Then they got Newcastle.
Yeah, they'll lose those
That's mad.
They'll lose those three.
They're gonna get 1 point out of the next six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means in 11 games, Frank Lampard would have lost 10 and drawn 1.
Yeah.
Right.
These are all predictions, but
Yeah.
Right.
I don't see it going
That
any
is
other
quality.
way.
That is quality.
I don't see it going any
Should
other
we
way.
wrap it up on that note?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We record that every team. Yeah.
Have we talked about every team? Man City and Arsenal.
No,
left.
need to-
We've done that already.
done
innit?
that.
All right.
On that note, Chelsea with Frank Lampard in 11 games as Chelsea manager until the end of the season, they're going to be on 10 losses, 1 draw at the Bridge to Nottingham Forest. Tuncay, Dom, thank you for coming. Tuncay, any final words on the title race with Man City and Arsenal? You're 1 point behind City.
Come on, you guys. We've still got this.
Dom,
We got this, man. We got
We
this,
got
man.
this.
One game at a time.
guys at home, I'm loving the confidence of these guys. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video. Get in the comments. Who do you think is winning the title? What a Premier League weekend. Tottenham, still shit. Liverpool, you might have won the game. You're still shit. Man United, big things coming next season. You know me, I'm biased. See you on the next one. Peace out.
Between the lines.